Devin, you said up there that you think your performance will even surprise Jorge. What do you think will surprise him Saturday night?
I got some good shit in store. I think that he's underestimating some things about me. I don't want to give him away right now, but he's underestimating some things about me, and it'll show on Saturday night.
You know, with him talking about if he makes a mistake, I can kill him, and the way he fought his last fight, pressing the guy in out of there 2 rounds, do you think he's going to come and try to press you early?
I don't know. We got to see. Well, I don't know what type of fight he'll bring. I know that he has experience, so you know he can switch it up. But I don't know. We just got to see.
Devin,
but I'm sorry, my bad. But if he's saying that if I make a mistake, what if I don't make mistakes? That's the thing.
do you feel, given that he's had a lot of knockouts early on in the fight, that you gotta maybe test him early on and really put the pressure on him, see if he can break in the early rounds?
I mean, that's the key to you know, of course you want to test them out and see, you know, if they can stand in there with you. But I don't know. We gotta just see, right? I gotta get in there and see what he brings to the table. But I'm ready.
But you got to feel, though, too, that the opportunity is there for you to go ahead and do that. And you got to think also, hey, I can't get this guy out early because of what's happened in the prior fights.
No, because styles make fights, and you know he's at a different point in his career, and he may just bring a totally different style to the fight. You know, so I can't underestimate him just because he's been knocked out in the past or knocked out in the early rounds, because you know he's been in wars. He's been stopped late as well. I think DeMarco stopped him in 11th round. So he showed that he can get stopped all through the 12 rounds now, but we just got to see.
You know, there's talk of power and speed in boxing all the time, but it seems like, you know, your calling card is your skills. Is that what you want to separate yourself with Saturday night, that you're the most skilled fighter?
Well, skills pay the bills, so that speaks for itself.
What was your reaction when he said how you think of maybe a Lopez fight or just any other fight in the future, how he's thinking the same thing and thinking?
Well, he won't make it. He won't make it to those fights, so I don't even know why he even thinking about those, because he won't make it.
As he was just leaving, he said that you are the WBC champion. He said you'll be champion today and you'll be champion tomorrow and Saturday, but come Saturday night, that he will then become champion. Any reaction or
well, that's what he's supposed to say. You know, he's supposed to say that. If he was saying anything different, then you know we would think something was wrong. So you know he's supposed to say that. But on Saturday night, the world will see. I'm happy that I got the chance to, you know, see him and get a feel for him, and I feel even more ready.
With all this talk about the mistakes that you might make, you think he's forgetting that you might capitalize on his mistakes?
I mean, yeah, and he makes a lot of mistakes. So, but we just gotta see. You know, we just gotta see. I can never underestimate. You know, him and what he brings to the table. But anybody can say that. He's saying stuff that anybody can say. Anybody can say, "Oh, well, I have experience." Okay, or people get beat with experience every day. That's how he became world champion first time in his career. He can say, "Oh, if he makes a mistake, then I'm going to knock him out." Well, of course I would say the same thing. Mm-hmm. So I mean, skills pay the bills. It'll show on Saturday night.
Dev, do you think
in Vegas before? But how do you feel about, you know, this is the biggest event, obviously, you headlining title fight here in Vegas. How does it feel that, you know, it finally came around?
This is what I've been waiting for. This is like finally like my time to shine on a big stage. I'm thankful for it. I thank God for it. I'm so blessed, and I look forward to, you know, showing the world, giving you guys a treat.
Speak on what it was like having Amari up there in camp with you. Obviously, he's on the undercard. He's been working with you.
Amari.
Having a young fighter, obviously under you being a young fighter yourself, but with experience, just Amari Jones in the picture.
Yeah, this is Amari Jones. He's making his, well, this is going to be his second fight. He's on the card, and when he been pushing me all through camp. We raced to the finish line every single day, so he's been pushing me. So I want to try to ask him some questions and get to know him, because he's definitely the future.
Amari, just obviously, I was just asking Devin what it was like to have you up there at SNAC working with him, and obviously working under him. Just talk about that experience and just things you were able to learn with the true training camp.
It was a good experience for me. It was my first time doing it. It was good, good training. I never did it before. You know, me and Devin, even though Devin's a world champion, and I'm new to the game. We push each other all the time. He pushed me, I pushed him, so it was just good.
Do you spar, Devin?
We sparred before, but not this camp. We didn't spar.
What can you say about Devin?
Devin's quick, fast, smart in the ring, good ring IQ.
Do you think he's gonna knock out Linares this time?
Nah, he ain't answering that. He not answering that. He know I'm gonna win. That's about it. If it come, then it comes.
What type of mentor is Devin?
Devin's a good mentor. He teaches me stuff inside and outside the ring about life. Being young, I'm young. It's go hand in hand.
Talk about being able to fight on the big stage. Obviously, second professional fight, being able to fight at such a historic venue here at Mandalay Bay, and on such a big undercard as well.
It's a good experience. Not a lot of guys get to do stuff like this. A lot of guys still fight on smaller shows, so I'm very thankful and happy to fight on a big show and a part of this history.
Amar, you were, I believe #1 in the United States at 152 before going pro.
Yes.
What's that transition going to be like for you, pro day, and how did Devin help with that?
It's going to be a good transition. I never had like a big amateur style. I was always carry myself well as like a professional, and it's going to be easy.
And Dev,
Hey, he's a future. I'm telling y'all better get here early to catch him.
How did it feel training with the world champion? Did he make it tough for you, or how did it feel training with him?
It's always tough training with a world champion, but I do it even though I'm not a world champion yet.
Do you think, Devin, at all that Linares is looking back at the time you went in the gym and sparred him, and still kind of have that in his mind, even though you're older and more experienced now?
That's a good question, because I do think that he's going back to when he sparred me when I was like 17, 18 years old. I was still fighting in Mexico, so you could go back on the sparring and go think about what happened then, but it's a total different level now, and I'm a grown man now, and it will show on Saturday night. But thank you guys.
Thank you guys.
See you guys soon.
See you, Devin.